So I wanted something special.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted something memorable and something that spoke to our neighborhood. That said, Fairview Farms, you know, we all had just moved in last year because it was a new neighborhood.
Right.
Welcome to the neighborhood. I knew my limits and I was like, it's not going to happen for me. So I reached out and I was like, here's the idea. I don't know where to go from here.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to order some macaroons to put with it. That was the thought.
Mm-hmm. They never made it, did they?
Didn't make it. Unfortunately.
You called me from your car as like I'd given them to you and you were all excited and you got into your car with your little boy and then you immediately texted me. You're like, these are amazing. I don't think they're going to make them home. Like
they didn't make it.
They didn't
and
make it.
We didn't just get like one or two.
No,
we had a whole package.
You had a lot, but I mean, but they're so much fun and they're delicious and
there's so many flavors. Oh. And it's not just chocolate. It's like, what do you want on the outside?
Yes.
What do you want on the inside?
Yes.
Now we didn't sit and eat them all because we probably would have regretted it.
Yeah.
But we did try every single one.
Yes.
And when we got home, I remember looking at Richard and I was like, what if we put a card with the cookies and put the macarons in the fridge? And he was like, say less. Like that's what's happening. So we ate on those for weeks.
Oh my God.
They stayed good for weeks.
Yes.
And they would be our little sweet treat after dinner.
They're
they
amazing.
were so good. So I know these are special macarons.
Yes.
Tell me about the macaroons.
Okay.
Is this how you started? Did you start with the macaroons?
Kind of.
Okay.
So I'll take you back to my previous life. I was a director of strategic initiatives at a post-secondary education school. Mm-hmm. And I did compliance. I did project management. I've always been an extremely dual-brained person that I love logic and steps and things that are clear, but I also love the creative side and being abstract. And it's always just lent itself to whatever I'm doing. And I wound up having to have foot surgery. I had broken my ankle and apparently been walking on it broken for like 3 months. And didn't know because I didn't have time. Like I was like, I don't have time for this to hurt.
So you just dealt with the pain.
Right.
Yeah.
So this was right before COVID. Okay. So
God, if you could have waited just a little bit.
I know.
You could have just sat down.
I know. Okay. I was literally like I requested off for my surgery and then I think I was maybe back a week and it was COVID. Like it was,
oh my gosh,
it was crazy. So I had foot surgery and what you do when you can't walk for 6 to 8 weeks is obviously binge everything on Netflix and Hulu and all the things.
Everything.
And so somehow my husband got onto the Great British Bake Off. I don't know how it happened.
We love that show.
Oh yeah. It's incredible. But he saw it first and then he was like, you need to watch this show. And I was like, you don't watch reality TV. Like this is not you. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, I see what it is now. My husband, I'm totally his number one fan. He loves a challenge. Like that is just a calling. And for whatever.
He likes to be challenged or he likes to watch a challenge?
Oh, both.
Okay.
Both. Because he wants to see what other people do with it. Yeah. And then he wants to be like, I can fix this.
I would do this.
So we were watching these shows and these amazing desserts and breads and everything yummy in the entire world being made. And we had watched a couple of seasons, the early seasons, and he looked over at me one day and he was just like, they keep saying that those macaroon, maca something. He's like, they keep saying that those are really hard. I'm like, they're notoriously hard.
Right.
They are like people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to France to learn how to do these specific techniques for these cookies. It's ridiculous. And
he's like,
yeah. Oh yeah. It was a total like evil laugh thing. Yeah. And he's like, I can do that. I literally looked at him and I was like, good luck cleaning up the kitchen. I can't come and help you.
Yeah, you're on your own.
This is
something
not me.
To prove.
And gosh darn it.
He figured it out.
First, he is annoyingly amazing at baking because the very first batch he made was perfect. Then he would watch the show and there would be one of the technicals or something that nobody got. And he's like, I'm going to make that. And then
do we love it or are we annoyed by it or both?
Oh,
we can be both.
It's like, he likes, like, I love it because so many of the things that are on that show, you can't go and get from just a bakery. Like it's, you know, it's
very
not like
specific.
Right. It's not like just like donuts. It's like, you know, something
so extravagant,
crazy extravagant. And
like a macaron.
Like, oh, yes.
That's the problem, children, of baking. Like,
yes,
you hear that.
So
he crushed it.
He cracks it. And me and my sister-in-law had been to a cookie decorating class earlier that same year.
Okay.
That just serendipitously I got to go because her mom couldn't go.
Okay.
And we thought we were hot stuff. We're very artsy people. We do crafts all the time. That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
And so we were like, oh, we got this. We got this. And so we started doing like we did like our Christmas cookies and things like that for family.
So you were starting to bake.
Yeah, we
cookies.
were like kind of starting.
But you weren't a business yet.
No, we weren't. It was just for fun. Yeah. And then it was about that. It was about another year before we actually got like kind of serious about, well, maybe we should kind of do something with this.
Yeah, maybe this is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's when we started. It was February 2021 is when we officially incorporated our business.
Yeah.
And we started with a ton of desserts on our menu. It wasn't just,
really?
It wasn't just sugar cookies and macarons and cookie cakes. It was baklava and brownies and these chocolate chip cookies that will literally knock your socks off. Like
you had all those things on there.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we discovered that we really needed to rein it in.
Oh, sure.
Because the more options you have, it's more opportunity for people to not get something. They just get in a habit of, oh, I like the macarons, so I'm going to have that. And so, and they never like choose something different.
Right.
So I said, well, what do we enjoy doing the most? And that's where we decided that we were just going to do complete custom cookies. I didn't like having to go to shows and make, you know, all kinds of guesses about what people would want to buy and things like that. And there was a need in the market for it. And it just, it all fell together. We thought we would start around Valentine's Day because we thought the macarons would go
perfect.
And it literally blew up. That was the year of our 15th wedding anniversary. Okay. We had not been on a single vacation since our honeymoon. And we went to Saugatuck, Michigan, which is amazing. It's on Lake Michigan. It is beautiful. If you like little, small mom and pop stores and not being anywhere around like a Target or a Walmart, like everything is family owned. Cool. And we just ate our way through and it was amazing.
I love it.
But during that trip, I remember sitting on the bed and being like, how many cookies would I have to sell to not have to go back to work?
Oh, so you were still working?
Yes. Oh, we were both. Well, he was finishing up school for biomedical equipment technology. And I believe
sounds like a front.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah.
But he is so like, he's so precise about things. And so he had worked for Geek Squad for about 15 years.
Geek Squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny because we always would describe ourselves as like, he's the hardware guy, I'm the software girl. Like
100%.
I can figure out a software, but if you tell me like you need to build a computer,
I'm out.
Yeah. Like it's going to explode.
I love
that. He decided to kind of pivot and go into biomed, where he fixes the equipment that fixes people. Okay. And he was just a natural at it because not only is he very precise about things, but he's also somebody that he's very humble. He doesn't talk over people. And a lot of times in the medical field, there's already a lot of egos in the room with doctors and things. Yeah. And he never exerts that about himself. Mm-hmm. He's always very reserved and explains things very well. Okay. And I think that actual soft skill for him has just been amazing, because he is just, I mean, within around 5 years time, he is managing 5 U of L hospitals. Like, it's,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So he's incredible.
Still working.
Yes. He still works completely full time. Yes. I do this full time. He does that full time.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why when you said when my husband and kid are gone.
Yes.
Because he's not there during
He's
the
not
day.
there. Yeah.
Okay. So it's all making sense now.
Yeah, he's not. But it was such a wild thought to think, how many cookies can we sell so that I don't have to go back?
What's our break-even point?
Can we just started like doing some monkey math and being like, well, you know, how many could we possibly do? How many, you know,
realistically, what do we need? Mm-hmm.
And by October, so that we started in February 2021, by October 2021, I had quit my other job and was doing this full-time immediately.
Oh my gosh. That must have felt crazy.
It was,
I mean,
the weirdest feeling ever, because
that's a shift.
I was so committed to what I was doing. I loved my previous job.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be my career.
Yeah,
like I thought I was like, I'm just going to do this until I die. Like I love being around learning environments. I love being around students. Yeah. I love seeing things come to fruition that we worked on. Right. And the programs and people wanting to better their lives and stuff. It just, that's always spoke to me, because I get it from my dad. He kind of did his own thing and, you know, has his own business and everything like that.
Okay. So you have some entrepreneur in your life.
Yes.
Okay.
And I had always wanted to have my own business.
Really?
Ever since I was little. Yeah.
Okay. But we didn't know what it was yet.
We didn't know what it was. Okay. I just knew that I saw my dad doing that and the freedom that he had, but the sacrifices that he had to make to be able to make it work. And I'm just very stubborn. So
well, that's a good thing though. You have to have a little bit of like irrational confidence and stubbornness to be able to own your own thing.
You totally do. Yeah. And you have to be a little crazy. You have you have to take that, like that step off. Yeah. And it's so scary. I remember leaving the building that I was working at that last day. And like, I stepped out into the parking lot, which I had done who knows how many hundreds of thousands of times. And just like, I felt this huge relief, but this huge, like,
what am I doing?
Is this going to work? Like
the unknown.
And it has worked ever since. There have been a couple of times where we thought, maybe I need to be looking into something else. But every time, I kid you not, every time that we get to that where we're like kind of playing around with the idea of me picking up another job or something, we will get a ridiculously massive order or something. And I'm like, I feel like that's the universe just like
keep going,
hitting me over the head, being like, this is what you're supposed to do.